Moin Leute, schön, dass ihr wieder dabei seid und seid ganz, ganz grüßlich geherzt hier im 7. Teil des Fight Night Champion Let's Plays. Ja, ich muss jetzt gleich losschlägern, wie ihr seht.
It's all about heart, kid. It's all about heart. And a good
Ja, das ist
stiff
jetzt
left
so ein
jab.
bisschen ein Rätsel für mich, weil mein Fighter, der hat eine gebrochene Hand und geht trotzdem boxen. Ne? Schon ein bisschen leichtsinnig von ihm und auch, wie soll ich sagen, sehr naiv. Ne?
So all eyes at the start of round number 2 now. We're on the right hand of Andre.
So, jetzt kommt man schön in die Esse rein. Genau, hau ihm schön die Esse voll. Genau, so ist gut. Hau ihm schön die Esse voll, komm.
Well, one of the things he has to do, Joe, is make sure that nobody other than us knows that he hurt that hand. He's got to go out there and not show his opponent that that's bothering him. Use the left hand, maybe every once in a while fake like you're going to throw the right hand, so your opponent doesn't know, doesn't take advantage of that.
So, jetzt komm. Genau, hau ihm schön die Esse voll, komm. Jetzt, er geht gleich sowieso schlafen, komm.
But he's able to block them away.
Pass auf.
Back with the left hand again. Well placed hook there. Andre Bishop has always been known as a fast fighter. He's had that hand speed as a middleweight, and now it's transferred into his heavyweight days as he lands the hook there. Look at the accuracy with that hook upstairs. You see him with the left of the head there? The other day.
Ja, genau, hau ihm doch endlich die Esse voll, komm. Jawohl, na endlich, geht doch. Ja, super. So, endlich geht er schlafen hier. Achso, der steht nochmal auf, ne? Ja. So.
So now the question becomes, after that knockdown, and he has gotten up, how does he survive?
So this way,
So.
things kick in. You got to start moving that head automatically right now. You don't want to stay in the middle.
And there's the left hand working well for him again.
Komm. Jetzt latz ihm schön die Esse weg. Achso, Pause, okay. Mann, sehr anstrengend das Ganze. Der schimmelt schon aus dem Mund, habt ihr das gesehen? Der war ganz grün. Oh, tschüss Mädele. Ja, vielleicht könnte die mal für mich boxen.
Good accurate hook by Andre Bishop. Bishop's making for a trainer's dream right now. Picking his shots, Teddy. Selecting when, where, and being very accurate.
Yeah, the old timers would say he's a real sharpshooter. That's exactly what he's doing. He's not missing much.
That is boxing 101. A nice, crisp combination.
Jetzt
by
komm.
Andre Bishop.
Erwisch doch endlich seine Esse, Mensch.
With that left.
Komm. Ja, na also, komm.
That was a solid uppercut. He's committed to that left hand and it's
Jetzt komm, hau ihm doch eine rein hier, Mensch. Komm, wann geht es endlich schlafen, Mensch?
Andre Bishop is damaging himself every time he throws that right hand. He is in serious pain.
Oh, Mann.
There's another left hand from him.
So.
Scored well up top. Johnson's got a bad cut now that's opened up on his cheek. Bishop's done a good job there, offensively scoring with that left hand.
Ja, genau, jetzt polier ihm schön die Esse. Komm. Jetzt, Mann. Wie er sich versteckt. Wie so eine kleine Prinzessin, echt.
right hand did a nice job that time. That worked well for him. So he went
So,
down
jetzt.
earlier and yet he's still fighting with the same kind of
Jetzt,
style,
jetzt,
the
jetzt,
same
komm,
kind of
komm, komm.
disposition he was fighting with before the knockdown. If I'm the opponent, maybe that's a sign to me that, hey, maybe I didn't hurt the guy that much.
Or maybe it's a sign that this son of a gun is just very predictable. He can't change. And maybe I'm gonna have a party tonight.
Sind beide voller Blut, das ist ja Wahnsinn, echt hier. Ich glaube, die sind nicht beim Boxen, die waren in der Metzgerei oder so. So. Komm, 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 jetzt müssen wir ihn so richtig schön niederlatzen.
Bishop's doing a good job tonight on the outside. He's able to score from the outside, keeping a safe distance away from his opponent. What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Meldrick Johnson. What an uppercut.
Genau, schön. Latz ihm doch das Kiefer weg, Mensch. Ja, genau, schön. Er braucht das doch. Pass auf, ja, genau. Jetzt erhol dich mal schön und jetzt nochmal von vorne. Hopp. Ja, genau, jetzt komm. Ja, was machst du denn da?
Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by Andre Bishop. To the head he goes with a left hand. Johnson's failure to protect himself from that left hand, it's become a big story now.
Yeah, and he has to understand why. He's not controlling distance. He's standing too close in front. Needs to adjust a little further out. Shake it off.
So.
And now another left. Good flush shot upstairs. Meldrick Johnson showing good form with that right hand.
Was ist denn da los? Komm. Ja, wann kippt jetzt endlich um, Mensch? Das gibt's doch nicht, oder? So, jetzt pass auf, pass auf, pass auf, pass auf. Nein, nein, pass auf, pass auf. Ja, genau, jetzt komm, latz ihm schön die Esse weg, komm.
Andre Bishop has always had a knack for that. I love the way Andre will look for that uppercut and then deliver it.
So, Mann hat jetzt Glück gehabt.
Andre Bishop showing his superiority in that last round.
Jetzt weiß ich nicht, für wen das gegangen ist. Auf jeden Fall jetzt.
We know that he has good ability, speed, power, but he also has the technique. That is the car that's going to drive the ability to where he wants to go.
Bishop's picking up right where he left off.
Komm, schütz dich.
Yeah, he really
Genau.
strong, really fast. And you know what?
Genau, schön schützen, komm.
I know a lot of people are going to say Teddy's
Schütz
just an aggressive
dich.
fighter. No, he understands and his corner understands that his opponent only has 60 seconds to recover, and they're jumping on him, figuring that their opponent hasn't recovered.
Digs in with a good solid uppercut after taking a shot. What impact from that uppercut by Meldrick Johnson. A well-placed left hand up top. Johnson's gone into a defensive shell, but that shell has cracks in it.
Yeah, it does, and the reason why it's getting cracked is because his opponent is confident that with those earmuffs on, you know, going into that peekaboo defense that he is, he knows he's handcuffed, so he's putting together.
Pass auf deine Gesundheit auf. Noch so ein bisschen. Ja, jetzt komm.
Precision work with the left hand by Andre Bishop. The final minute
Jetzt komm, lass ihn schön weg, Mensch.
30 minutes, not 3 minutes.
And this is the kind of fight where you just don't want
Ja, genau, schön. Jetzt pass auf. Kinder, lass ihn so ein bisschen, dass er müde wird.
Good job. It was sudden, it was fast, it was direct by Johnson. Nice work, the left hand to the head.
Na komm. Brauchst du keine Angst haben, du Penner. Ich verletz dich doch nur, komm.
He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Andre
Gut,
Bishop.
gut.
This is what Andre Bishop talked to us about. He said if I could target any one punch, it's going to be that big hook. Well, hit the target.
Oh nein. Er schaut auch schon ein bisschen so angelatzt aus. Jetzt muss ich das irgendwie durch ein K.O. endlich beenden, dieses Affentheater hier.
Bishop is actually comfortable winning this fight just with that left hand. This is impressive stuff. Back and forth they
Was
go.
ist denn das
Each
hier?
man getting the best of it.
Komm. Ja, ist ja gut, beruhig dich jetzt. Komm, André. Genau, so ist
Bishop's
gut.
knowledge of the game is showing through. 3 ways to defend. One of them is to block.
Jetzt komm, latz ihn schön weg. Ja, so kriegst du ihn nicht. Pass auf. Aha, das wird schon, das wird.
A big hook to the head by Meldrick Johnson. A quick, devastating hook by Andre Bishop. Now he's trying
Oh nein,
to
pass
create an
auf.
opportunity here as
Er
he
hat dich
backs up
gleich.
against the ropes.
Jetzt, komm. Genau, so ist gut.
He comes back with the left hand again. Meldrick Johnson's now feeling the after effects of being rocked by a huge hook to the head. Oh, he turns it over right into a hook. Good work with the uppercuts. Nice job there. As Bishop is stunned, he just
So, jetzt
took a
halt.
huge punch.
And now he has to grab.
Nein, so
Look
nicht.
at that.
Nein!
Andre Bishop is
Das war
on
jetzt
the
schlecht.
receiving end of a power shot
Nein, das hat jetzt keinen
for the
Spaß gemacht.
knockdown.
Ja, ich stehe, passt. Alles gut, ja.
This is nothing new
Komm.
to Bishop. He's been down in life and inside the ring, and he's gotten up.
He knows how to behave. He's been in those circumstances outside the ring, and that will serve
her.
him right here.
And there's the left hand working well for him again. 1-2, 1-2.
Wo schaust du denn und wo boxst du hin, Mensch?
Every time Andre Bishop throws that right hand, he winces. He is in serious pain.
Das ist so ein unfairer Kampf. Ich habe nur eine Hand zur Verfügung. Ihr Armleuchter.
At this point, Andre Bishop can just put it into cruise control.
Warum ist das jetzt so blau? Verstehe ich nicht. So.
They know the business. Gus knows the business.
So, jetzt
They
komm.
want to be an attraction. We could say, go out there and finish. Make people talk about you when they're leaving this arena.
Solid left hand to the head. There's the hook by Andre Bishop. That was well scored.
Ja, komm. Komm.
He's committed to that left hand, and it's working out. Good solid hook lands by Andre Bishop. Bishop's out there for another round after being knocked down in the last round. We know what happens.
Das gibt's doch nicht. Warum treffe ich seinen blöden Schädel nicht, echt? Mann.
And I remember my mentor, Customato, when we were training fighters, he used to always say, look, you know you're a banger, and this guy happens to be a banger. Well, if you hit a guy clean, you know you hurt him. But he's not going to show you. He's going to act like a pro. He's going to con you. He's going to act like that didn't hurt him. But you have to remember, hey, it hurt him. So go after him like he showed it, even if he's not showing it.
I like the way he went up top that time with the hook. A well-targeted hook landed by Andre Bishop. Right on the mark with the hook up top. Meldrick Johnson's right in the way of that hook to the head. Oh, that had to hurt. That's where you want to be. Very nice work from both men. They each got a shot in. A solid, true uppercut by Meldrick Johnson.
Du ist gut. Ja.
There's another left hand from him. Good flush shot by Andre Bishop. Solid hook. Meldrick Johnson's hurt by a superb hook to the head.
Und jetzt?
Hard to train for a situation like this.
Oh, Mann.
You need a little luck. They haven't gotten it tonight with the way that cut opened up.
No, and it's really bothering him. He's starting to blink a little bit. Now he's
Komm her. Ja, komm, keine Angst. Ich hau nur ein paar Mal fest zu und dann ist gut, ja? Du legst dich schön hin und dann ist gut. Komm. Boah. Pass auf.
Well, that's exactly why, because nothing was coming at him. His opponent wasn't throwing back. He got a little lax, and he paid a price.
So.
That is a strong uppercut there. snapping hook, and it does damage. Well-placed hook. And makes that nice right angle on that hook upstairs.
So.
Piercing jab. Nice, sharp, fundamentally sound hook right there, and it served him well. And here they go again, just on a blistering pace. Punch for punch being met by the opponent.
Well, when you push a human being into the abyss, into a place that's dangerous, that's scary, either they give in, they fall deeper, or they come out. Both these guys are coming out.
Nein, ich darf nicht nochmal untergehen. Pass auf. Pass bitte auf. Komm, 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 Bishop.
Good job with another left hand.
Jetzt komm, 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 komm.
A snapping hook by Meldrick Johnson.
Move your head.
Just a thudding
Jetzt komm.
shot there that he landed. Comes right back at him with a left hand. Big shot.
Nein!
Second time tonight.
Nein, 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 das war nix. Ja, ja, ich stehe schon. Hallo, 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 lass mich stehen. Mann, 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 was ist los hier? Oh, nix da. Noch einmal.
So all eyes at the start of round number 2 now are on the right hand of Andre Bishop.
Jetzt komm.
Remember, our video replay showed clearly that he hurt that right hand in round number 1. But how much will he use it here? That would give us the ultimate confirmation.
Well, one of the things he has to do, Joe, is make sure that nobody other than us knows that he hurt that hand. He's got to go out there and not show his opponent that that's bothering him. Use the left hand, maybe every once in a while, fake like you're going to throw the right
Schön
hand.
in die Esse, komm, pam, 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 pam.
Doesn't take advantage of that fact.
And look at how much he's favoring things now, utilizing the left hand much more. Andre Bishop not coming with that typical right hand power we're used to seeing. Now you know why a lot of folks like this heavyweight version of Andre Bishop. Look at what he can do with that left hand. Look at this, another power punch able to land. We're early on in this fight, he's going for it.
Yeah, you wonder if he's got a car waiting outside.
And now another left. A leveling uppercut by Meldrick Johnson. So Andre Bishop throws a right hand there, but it's actually more damaging to him than to Meldrick Johnson. What a body shot by Meldrick Johnson. Good uppercut by Andre Bishop. Oh, what an exchange.
Hey, keep your hands up.
Takes one, but gives one. Good work by Andre Bishop. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. Oh, that's a big hook right there. Andre Bishop's nailed by a hook. Just 10 seconds to go here in the second round. Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Andre Bishop. Well, if Bishop can string together a few rounds like that, this is going to be a very easy fight for him.
Well, he looks like a confident fighter. All that amateur background is really showing.
Andre Bishop's not skipping a beat. He came out just the way he finished up last round.
Yeah, what I like is that he's a thinking man's fighter, and his corner gave him probably good advice. They know that the opponent only had 60 seconds to recover, and they're figuring it wasn't enough time.
And another left hand lands for Andre Bishop. Johnson's banged by a big uppercut. Pulls the trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself. Johnson's lacking that jab there. He just hasn't committed to throwing it at all.
I mean, that's the most basic thing in the world, is to use that jab. That jab does so many things for you. Keeps the guy defensive, and obviously it sets up your offense.
Very accurate with the overhand. That's a big, solid.
Nein, was mache ich denn da? Mann. Oh, ist das ärgerlich. Hallo, ich bin da. Ja, ja, passt schon. Yes,
Well,
yes,
we
yes,
know
yes.
he can get up. What we don't know is how steady he will be on those legs.
But we know his personality. He's an offensive-minded fighter, and he has to control that right now. Right now, he has to think about defense.
Well, this is
Pass auf
what
deine Gesundheit auf, du
have to
Trottel.
Big shot he just
Nein,
scored
nicht schon
with.
wieder.
Is this the end for Andre Bishop
Oh,
now?
Mann,
He
das
has
lief
to
jetzt
question
sehr, sehr
his
schlecht für mich.
answer after being floored by
Ich
that
bin nicht
power
begeistert
punch.
heute, überhaupt nicht. Nein, wo legst du dich hin, du Trottel? Warum legt er sich hin? Ah! Tut mir leid, Leute, wir müssen das nochmal machen.
Andre Bishop.
So.
Teddy, this will be very interesting to see if Andre Bishop is favoring that right hand, because our video evidence clearly showed that he hurt that right hand.
But the hand that you use probably 80, 90% of the time is the left hand. That's the lead hand, that's the setup hand, that's the jabbing hand. His corner needs to tell him now there's nothing wrong with that hand. Go out there and behave like a fighter. Go out there and win the fight.
And just look at Andre Bishop now. He's throwing many left hands, very few right hands, and that gives us some confirmation that that right hand was indeed injured in that first round. And you can see Andre Bishop in pain after throwing that right hand. That's a non-factor against Belgian Johnson. Here's one for you now, he says, right back with the left hand. Oh, good exchange there. Johnson's impressing the judges and himself with that right hand. Able to land another power shot early on here, Teddy. Does he have to worry about trying to keep up this pace?
No, I don't think so. If he keeps at this pace, he's not going to be around to worry.
And now a well-placed hook to the head. He comes back with the left hand again. That's a razor-sharp uppercut by Meldrick Johnson. Johnson's combination punching is working well here. Turns over that hook upstairs. That's a big hook by Andre Bishop that time. His opponent felt it. Oh, they both land flush with uppercuts. Good job with the left hand. It was sudden, it was fast, it was direct by Andre Bishop. Scored well up top.
Mann.
I'll tell you what I like out of that round from Andre Bishop.
Ja, aus ein kleines Pfeilchen habe ich nicht viel ausrichten können, da er schimmelt aus dem Mund. Seht ihr das?
Yeah, it's confidence, gives him a little momentum, and it also shows you his amateur background. I mean, he showed you that he can do...
What a shot! Big hook comes in.
Ja, komm.
Get inside, lock. And look at how well Bishop is scoring with that left. Big left
Jetzt
hand.
also, komm.
Oh! And he is down for the first
Das war
round
schön.
tonight.
Und das nochmal. Das mache ich jetzt gleich nochmal, weil es so schön war. Das hat jetzt richtig gut getan. So, jetzt hoffentlich knall ich ihn wieder so schön weg. Das hat jetzt echt richtig gut getan. Pass auf deine Gesundheit auf, Mensch. Bishop.
You go out this next round and you kill some time. Tie him up a little bit right from the beginning. Don't worry about losing the early part of the fight or the early part of the round. Just get yourself back together.
And there's the left hand working well for him again.
So, pass auf, Bishop. So geht das nicht. Nein, pass auf. So, Bishop aufpassen.
Good biting, snapping shot by Andre.
Genau, jetzt slap ihn schön, slappen oder wie man dazu sagt.
And it's going to stay that way if he doesn't change something. He needs
Ja,
to move
genau,
the other
schön in die
direction,
Esse.
away from that
Hau ihm doch
ball.
die Esse voll, Mensch. Siehst du, der will das doch.
See him zeroing in with that left hand to the body. Good flush shot upstairs. Great round now.
Oh nein.
What a big
Ach,
shot.
jetzt habe ich Mist gemacht. Tut mir leid, Leute. Ich habe mit der rechten Hand gehauen, obwohl ich das gar nicht durfte. Ah, Mann, jetzt bin ich selber schuld. Echt, das war jetzt so doof von mir. Genau, schön die Esse voll. Ja, Mann. Das war jetzt so blöde von mir. Echt, es tut mir so leid.
That was a good round for Andre Bishop. He just went out there and controlled everything.
And he did it fundamentally too. He used the jab, he set up the body attack. He did it like a good, solid fighter.
Genau, den lassen wir jetzt dann schön weg.
Andre Bishop not looking as fresh as when this fight started. I think he's slowing a bit, Teddy.
But the bad news, that's not
Genau, haben schön die Nieren weg. Der braucht so ein paar Nierenschläge. Das tut ihm gut, ne? Und zwischendrin auch mal bitte in die Esse, ja? Pass auf, pass auf, pass auf. Schütz dich. Schütz dich.
Every time he throws that right hand, he is in serious pain.
Nein! Lass das mit der rechten Hand, ja? Nein, was machst du denn da? Du Spinner da. Und du. Ja! Jetzt komm!
I don't know how they are keeping this up. They are setting such a scorching pace of action.
Pass auf, pass auf, pass auf deine Gesundheit auf und auf deine Esse, komm. Sehr schön. Genau, hau ihn schön weg. Hau ihn doch schön weg, Mensch. Das hat doch sonst immer so gut funktioniert, ne? Genau. Sehr schön.
I mean, it's just extraordinary.
Meldrick Johnson's on the bad end of a very impressive hook up top.
Komm, hopp.
Uppercut. We overheard the corner of Andre Bishop earlier saying to look for the uppercut. That time, he found it, he saw it, he gave it. Fine work with the left hand. He landed well by Johnson. Johnson's the target of a hook. Andre Bishop, when he was in his prime, he always had a very good left hand as a middleweight.
Genau, lass ihm schön. Scheibenkleister. Jetzt weiß ich nicht für wen. Ja, wahrscheinlich für ihn ist es jetzt gegangen, die Runde, ne? So, jetzt hopp, zack, zack. Genau, lass ihn schön weg. Er will das. Er kriegt das, ja? Genau. Ja, beruhig dich jetzt mal.
Right where he left off. Remember how he finished that last round?
Yeah, he really finished strong, really fast. And you know what? This is a thinking man's fight. I know a lot of people are going to say Teddy's just an aggressive fighter. No, he understands and his corner understands that his opponent.
Jetzt geh doch, leg dich doch endlich hin, Mensch.
Figuring that the opponent hasn't recovered.
Crashes home with a hook. Johnson smashed by a hook. Johnson's now feeling the effects, Teddy, of having his opponent punch right through that guard.
Well, he should feel the effects. I mean, look, Joe, it's kind of like standing out in a rainstorm with an umbrella, and all of a sudden the wind's coming.
Schön haken, komm. Geh weg. Pass auf deine Gesundheit und auf deine Vitalität auf, ja?
The punches are coming from the side, they're coming from all angles. You're gonna get wet.
Genau, jetzt auch.
He's committed to that left hand, and it's working out. Good job. It was sudden, it was fast, it was direct by Andre Bishop.
Nein, pass auf deine Gesundheit auf, du Trottel.
What a good headshot. The hook landed by Meldrick Johnson. Johnson's showing you that sublime skill right now with that two-punch combo. A knifing jab splits through by Johnson. I like that step back right there. Just enough to be out of danger, but still close enough to then land the counter punch.
Well, that's what happens when you have that kind of experience. You're calm enough to know that range. Know where the beginning of the punch and the end of the punch is.
Mann.
And that's the end of round 5.
Dieses blöde Rumgeschmuse, echt. So, und jetzt, komm, voll auf die Esse. Pass auf dich auf, Mensch, pass auf deine Esse auf.
Andre Bishop's not skipping a beat.
Genau, lassen, dass er so ein bisschen langsamer wird. Genau, so ist gut.
They know that the opponent only had 60 seconds to recover, and they're figuring it wasn't enough time.
How about that left hand?
Genau, so ist gut. Jetzt komm, hau ihm doch die Esse weg, Mensch. Nein! Pass auf dich auf, Mensch, Andre! Pass auf deine Gesundheit auf.
Johnson's on the wrong end of a razor-sharp hook. Really solid left hand by Andre Bishop. That's exactly what his corner wants him to do. Where's the body? Move your head. Turns over that hook and he does damage upstairs. There's another left hand from him. Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by Meldrick Johnson. Took a shot, now he gives a left.
Pass auf dich auf, Mensch.
He clinches when he gets
Genau.
to the inside. Resourceful hook by Johnson. Meldrick Johnson's rocked by a huge hook to the head. Good job with another left hand. I like the angle that Andre Bishop just gave us right there. His opponent didn't like the result. He just ate an uppercut.
Oh Mann. Jetzt weiß ich nicht, für wen die Runde gegangen ist, aber ich glaube, das wird eine ganz knappe Sache, ne?
And he has such a cushion. Don't be shocked. It happens in this business, believe me. If his trainer doesn't tell him, you know what? Work with him a little
So,
bit.
jetzt,
Don't get
komm.
careless, but work on things.
Leute, das wird
Carry him a
richtig
little bit.
schwierig.
Get some
Hätte ich jetzt nicht gedacht, dass das schon so schnell schwierig wird. Pass auf dich auf. Nein!
You see what happens when he commits to the uppercut? Look at that. Great work there. Little head hunting with the left. Johnson's reached that point in the fight
Jetzt
where his
komm.
only chance is to cash in and hit Lotto here. He needs that grand slam, that big knockout punch, doesn't he?
Yeah, and he doesn't have a pen in his hand where he can fill out the numbers, but he does have a couple fists. And what he's going to have to do is find a specific place to aim a shot. Look for one moment, one spot.
You got this one.
Look at that. The hook came home with ease.
Na komm.
Johnson scoring with that right hand.
What's that?
Took a shot. Now he gives a left. That is a sharp uppercut by Andre Bishop. A well-placed overhand right. Johnson's left landing well. Comes across with a hook up top. Up top with the quick hook. Look at the accuracy with that hook upstairs. What a damaging blow. Nice hook upstairs. Headshot lands, was a hook. How about a return to sender with the left hand? Every time Andre Bishop throws that right hand, he winces. He is in serious pain. Hard to train for a situation
Okay.
like this.
Ich glaube, jetzt habe ich so ein bisschen eine Taktik. Immer ducken, immer schön ducken und dann bam, immer mal zuhauen. Ich hoffe, es geht so auf, wie ich mir das vorgestellt habe. Oh, hab ich schon wieder. So, und los geht's. Komm.
It's been that kind of night for Andre Bishop. Everything he does works. One more round to keep it that way.
And as a trainer, you might remind him of that movie if he watched it, The Gambler. You know, where the guy thought that he went to bed and all his teams were winning at halftime. He woke up and found out that
Pass auf deine
he owed a
Gesundheit
lot of
auf,
money.
ja?
And he said, what are you doing? And the guy said, Charlie, maybe no one told you. We don't pay you off at halftime. This fight's not over.
Was
Keep
machst du
your
denn da?
concentration.
Genau, schön Concentration heißt ja.
Meldrick Johnson's nailed by a huge hook. A clean, big hook to the head by Andre Bishop. Lands a big hook. Now that is fighting right there, and smart fighting, landing all 4 punches. Andre Bishop's giving us a taste of some of that athletic ability, that hand speed right there. Good combination.
And his opponent, though, now is going to have to show us that he can do something to sort of, you know, adjust to this.
Nein!
Wow, a big punch.
Wow,
just
pass auf dich
rashes
auf.
home on Andre Bishop.
Pass auf
The
dich
only
auf.
good thing is he's been here before. With all that
Pass auf dich
amateur
auf.
experience, he has been hurt before.
Genau,
He
schön
knows how to
aufpassen.
behave.
Scores up top with a left. That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the word by Mildred
Nein, pass auf deine
Johnson.
Gesundheit auf.
Johnson's feeling the effects now of that hook. And now he brings the left hand upstairs. Good fighting, snapping shot by Andre Bishop.
Oh Mann,
Digging in
komm.
with uppercuts. Oh, and he's got something for him himself, and it's a left hand. Well, you should lose your judge's license
Oh
if you
nein,
have
wer hat
it
gewonnen?
any other way but the obvious here, Teddy.
Yeah, if they do that, I want to
hab
put
keine
those
Ahnung.
guys on a poster, a wanted
Ich
poster.
hab so Angst.
That you don't want them.
Here's our ring announcer.
Oh nein. Ja! Ich hab gewonnen. Super, Leute. Ja, schön. Oh, das hat mich jetzt echt gefreut. Wahnsinnig. Boah, das war jetzt spannend. Echt. Oh, das hat jetzt gut getan, Leute. Ja. Dann würde ich ja fast mal sagen, es ist mal wieder Cut-würdig, ne? Das Ganze. Dass wir hier Kraftreserven. Ah, habe ich freigeschaltet. Okay, super. Mann, bin ich froh.
Isaac, what do you
Echt.
think of Andre Bishop as a challenger?
I think you're an idiot for asking me that question. You get paid to do this? It's your first show? Challenger. I think it'll be a challenge not to kill Andre Bishop. Little Andre can't even throw a punch without breaking his hand.
Those were Isaac Frost's words just a few short months ago after Andre Bishop apparently hurt his hand in a fight right here on ESPN. After only taking a short break to let the hand mend, Andre Bishop back in action tonight against heavyweight contender Reggie Stewart. Many are interested to see if the injury will have lingering effects on Bishop, in what should be a very entertaining heavyweight matchup. Let's go back ringside to Joe and Teddy.
Boardwalk Hall here in Atlantic City, the next stop for the heavyweight career of one Andre.
Ja gut, Leute, wir machen an dieser Stelle einen kleinen Cut und dann würde ich sagen, sehen wir uns gleich hier wieder, ja? Und ja, ich sage vielen Dank fürs Zusehen. Ich hoffe, das Video hat euch gefallen. Wenn ja, abonnieren nicht vergessen und Glöckchen drücken. Dann werdet ihr mir schön benachrichtigt, sobald ich was Neues für euch hochgeladen habe. Ja, okay, super, Leute. Also vielen Dank und bis gleich. Oder bis im Anschluss. Ne? Einfach schön meine Videos angucken. Okay, danke. Also bis dann. Tschö, Papa.